A couple of years ago, I wasn't even sure I'd be around to take trips like this. But cancer has a funny way of changing your perspective. It makes you realise that one day there won't be another summer, another trip, another chance to spend time with the people you care about. So when the opportunity came up to spend a week island hopping through Croatia with my dad, there was only really one answer. Because the truth is, we're all guilty of waiting. Waiting for more time, waiting for the perfect moment, waiting until next year. But life doesn't make any promises. This is our week in Croatia. Off on another adventure. I am off to pick up my father, nearly 100% motivated by our respective health journeys, but particularly when I was sat in the chemo chair, I suppose. Not long after finishing treatment, I was out in Croatia and I saw these amazing ships in the bay, and I thought they were like private kind of super yachts, and I started googling some of the names on the side of the boats, and it turned out they weren't. They were like available for charter, and I thought, God, my dad would love that. He used to be in the Merchant Navy, and I thought he would love to go on a little ship. He's been on some cruises and he's worked on some massive ships, but he's never been on like what these super yachts look like, of a size where they're small enough to go into little bays, places that big cruise liners can't go. And I thought he would love that. And it's less about the adventure of what we're doing, I guess, and more about just sort of spending time with each other. Yeah, what does Marla look like chilling out on a little cruise ship in the Croatia, island hopping from Split to Dubrovnik? Don't know how my dad's going to be with me filming. He has no desire, I don't think, to be on camera. And we'll see if that gets worse or changes over the week. Maybe by the end of the week he'll be chatting away to camera and be super sociable, but otherwise it'll be lots of pictures of the back of his head, or me filming him when he's got absolutely no idea that I'm doing it, which could be quite entertaining. All right, see how it goes. So we're in Zagreb, I think. It's supposed to be in Split, but apparently a plane has come off the runway, so we have been diverted. EasyJet flight, don't know. We're about 2 hours by car north of where we're supposed to be. Might be able to get a taxi, a couple of €100. EasyJet might be sorting out a bus, not sure. So yeah, work in progress. Anyway, good start. We also got stuck in the lift at Gatwick Airport, so we've already been rescued once today from the lift. Now we need to be rescued from another airport. So if the boat sinks and you find this video, it was not a surprise. That was our destiny. Right. He's gone to Baloo, the old boy, so just waiting for him, and then we'll find out what happens. I'll keep you posted. So, done our day in Split. We're now on our way to get the ship. We've just had some brekkie and a coffee. Now we're going to try and find our boat, aren't we?
Oh, indeed.
Yeah, which apparently is only about 600 metres along this stretch of coast here. There it is, the first view of our boat. Queen Jelena in English. Croatia? Can't read it on the back of the boat there, but we've made it. 100 metres to go. First boarding.
Very tasty, isn't it?
Not too shabby, is it?
Gripping, some clean.
Oh, yeah.
That's an Aussie hostess.
Oh, amazing, eh? We said some Aussies on the boat would be good. Lost the old boy already. He's taken himself for a wander. See if we can track him down. There he is, look. Tracked you down. How is it?
Ah. Yeah.
Found you.
It's a beautiful boat, isn't it? Absolutely.
Lovely, isn't it? Absolutely immaculate.
It's like it's just come out of the shipbuilders.
Yeah. Today's the day for a dip.
Yeah, you mind if I come with you?
Looks like a nice spot for it, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well,
Similar.
we were swimming with Prince William.
TJ, oh yeah, exactly. Say they're swimming with Prince William. Oh, oh yeah, toasty. Okay, let's go. Woo! Here he comes. It's just demonstrating how athletic he is. Luckily he can't hear me because he hasn't got his hearing aid in. 3. Woohoo! Good job. Ooh. It's not that warm yet, but it is refreshing for sure. Very good. Woo. Here she is. And I'm trying to use a paddleboard which is way smaller than my paddleboard, so a bit more challenging. This is a way to travel. Normally there's like the complications of logistics, because normally, you know, we were here last year and we're in a hire car, and each day I'm having to plan the route and work out where we're going and check into new accommodation and stuff. But this is just so easy. You just hang out on the deck, enjoy some company, conversation, coffee, probably another couple of hours, maybe have a cold beer, lunch on board, and then we're off to Hvar. So, perfect way to travel, particularly if you're 78 and mobility is a bit more challenging, but not that he knows it is. In his heart and his head, he's still only 20 years old, so. Right, better try and paddle back. Here we are hanging out in Hvar, our second stop of the day. Excuse the fact that I'm a little bit sweaty, but frankly, if you just walked up from the shoreline, which you can see behind me, and got to this point, you would probably be a little bit sweaty as well. And thank goodness I didn't bring my dad. He's on the ship chilling out because frankly, it would have taken us a very long time to walk up from there. I'm like the reconnaissance guy, basically, going ahead, making land, and looking out for like a nice bar, a nice restaurant, or somewhere that we can go this evening, saving my dad's feet a little bit. So if you're looking at making some memories with your father, and maybe he's or your mother, and he or she's a little bit older, then yeah, this feels like a pretty good compromise. And it's also pretty good just for conversation, because I think there's 25, 26 people on the ship that we're on. And we've got Americans, we've got some people from the UK, we've got quite a lot of people from Canada. There's a guy who from Holland. So yeah, it's a real mixed bag. It's a nice number of people. You can sort of pretty much just about remember everybody's name. I think we certainly will by the end of the week. And you get to have lots of interesting conversations. You know, after 7-8 days with anybody, one of my kids or my wife would probably run out of constant conversation, but it's nice to have that chat and that banter and just to learn about other people's lives and their motivations and what brings them here. There are a lot of steps in Hvar. It's like a straighty uppy, straighty downy kind of place. Turn you around and show you. We're getting close to the water now, though. Look at that. Can you see the sea? Just about. Down, down, down we go. So I've had a good explore of Hvar. Amazing place. Beautiful beach bars. Absolutely stunning. And the ship has apparently docked while I've been wandering around, getting a bit of footage. And now I've got to go and find the old boy who's succumbed and bought a glass or maybe even a bottle of wine in my absence, because I've been too long. So I better go and rescue him from himself, and we'll go and find somewhere for dinner. So yeah, I recommend Hvar. Right, we've got to go and work out how to get aboard. Apparently we have to walk across 5 ships to get to ours. This is where we're moored. We're number 5, I'm told. So this is how it works. All the boats are joined together. Just walk through them. Hi. Till I recognise one, I guess. Welcome aboard. Little gap down there, you don't want to fall down? I can see our boat. 2 to go. Okay, found the old boy. And here's our boat, I think. Pretty sure. 13. Numero 11. This is us. Look at that, easy peasy. Get the hang of this nautical life. Just going to drop off some bits. You don't need anything. Hi, can we get two beers, please? Two large Adriatic. Perfect. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, I definitely recognise the lady because I was chatting to her on the boat on the way over here. So she's definitely on our ship. On the taxi. Yeah. I hadn't actually realised that was the Fred Olsen cap, but you've worn that so we get a bit better.
It's the Fred Olsen flag.
Yeah. So we get better service.
Another seaman. Yeah. When I said, when we leave the anchorage and we tell you going to go alongside. Half an hour.
Spoke his lingo. Friendly enough then.
And I said, well, I hope no more because I have to meet my son.
Well, I was impressed. Yeah.
I was wafting the guys with all the ropes and that here from one ship to the other. And, yeah, they're all very good seamen.
Very slick.
Yeah.
Proper seamen. Like you when you worked on the bar on the QE2. Or whichever ship it was. Which was your favourite ship?
Oriana.
Why was that?
It's just a happy ship.
Really? Yeah. The people more than the
crew. Oh, we had nice accommodation in there as well.
Yeah. For the crew.
For the crew, yeah. They call it married quarters because it's only 2 people cabin.
Okay.
On the Iberian.
There we go. Amazing. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Yes. Thank you.
We have happy hour for the cocktails if you want.
Okay.
Cocktails are 10 euros.
€10 each. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. Food, it took a sip. Cheers. Happy holidays. Very, very good of you to pick up a glass of wine just in time. It'd be hard to get this video with a shot without you having a beer or wine in, really, wouldn't it?
It's because you're only on tour and you. With the daytime, wouldn't be a problem.
No. I'll try and get one of you having breakfast in the morning where you only have 6 sausages. Yeah. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, hang on. Number 11 ahead of us. That one looks familiar. Just got to work out how to get on it. Left.
Put your foot in there.
Yeah. You'll have to swim for the next one. Don't fall down that hole. Well done. You got the key? I don't know if this is a deliberate design technique, but all of the boats that we're surrounded by are all exactly the same height, like literally, like within a foot. I'm going to turn you around and show you. Hang on 1 second. So these are our neighbours. We're all moored up together, but look, every boat next to us, same height, and they must moor them by height because the ones behind us are all a different height. It's a very well organised charter system going on here in Croatia. So I'm the first one up because I wanted to witness the great untangling of the boats. So we are the number 2 in the line now, outwards. This is a Sail Croatia sister boat you can go on, the Olymp I think it's called. And I guess we're gonna untangle ourselves reasonably soon. We're due to leave at 7, which I think is in about 10 minutes. And I guess the captains all have to organise who's leaving when, because as you can see, we're all moored together. Anyway, morning. My dad's still asleep, but I think that was all the Hennessy he drank last night with the Americans. Living life to the fullest. Right. Leaders.
Now we're off, leaving our neighbour.
Mooring up in Vis, or Vis, V-I-S. The captain's really good at getting us in these. It's windy out there on the main waters today, but he's very good at getting us into these tiny little spots. The main town of Vis is behind us. Can't remember the name of it, I'll look it up. And he's just getting us tucked into a little bay. I'll show you, turn you around. Right up against the cliffs and the rocks, getting us out the wind as much as possible. So they tend to drop the anchor at the front and then just tie us onto a big rock or a boulder at the back. I actually stayed here in July last year with my family. So yeah, ship's moored up behind me. Dad's chilling out by the pool again. I've just come from a little wander to see if I can find the apartment that we stayed in last time we were here. Check out a couple of restaurants, maybe see where we go for dinner tonight. Not that we need it, we just had lunch on the ship. Lamb shank, Caesar salad, orange pie, 3 courses. Absolutely stuffed, but undoubtedly we'll be greedy enough to go out and eat again this evening. So yeah, have a little tour of this, bring back some memories of being here with the kids.
I live my day as if it was the last. Live my day as if there was no past. Doing it all night, all summer. Doing it the way I wanna. Yeah, I'ma dance my heart out till the dawn, but I won't be done when morning comes. Doing it all night, all summer. Gonna spend it like no other. It was a crush, but I couldn't get enough. It was a rush, but I
One big step for mankind. So I must have got a bit better. I went from a 3-wheel pusher to a stick, and now to sometimes a no stick.
Yeah, you should be only about 40 years old in another 8 years.
Yep.
Getting better.
Heading the right way.
Said I'll just push you from the back.
It's one of those big things, you find it up and
Yeah.
doing it all night, all summer. Gonna spend it like no other.
So, which has been your favourite meal so far then? Probably the Two Brothers.
yeah, definitely.
Not the, I can't remember what we had in Gatwick Airport. Probably not that.
Okay. And scrambled eggs.
Yes.
Good as well.
So, new island, Coachella. And the good thing about, again, being on the ship is my dad can chill on a sun lounger. We've just had lunch. He's happy, relaxing, probably have a little siesta. And he wouldn't want to do these steps. So I'm going to a viewpoint for Coachella, which is a little peninsula that sticks out from the island and looks pretty cool. Apparently the best place to see it, obviously, is from the top of a hill. So I'm just wandering up to take a look. Come with me, we'll see what we can find. Whew. Hot. This is a really cool place. It's like loads of tiny little alleyways going off the main kind of street that goes through the middle of the town, and the main street is kind of like a fishbone design, basically, apparently designed so that airflow gets around the town really easily when it's hot, but cuts out the really strong Adriatic winds. It does mean a lot of climbing, as you can hear, a little breathless, but yeah, really beautiful place with all these tiny little alleyways. Very cool, and they all go down to the water, which is nice. Okay, I've collected the old boy, and we're going to go and explore the town together. He's got his stick to navigate the steps, and yeah, let's go and explore.
Okay. Yeah, maybe on the way back I might see another one.
Might do.
Says, not cycling Croatia.
Feels like you'd be slightly overselling yourself if you said that you'd cycled Croatia. I know. Race here. You could get the speed of him now, just because I said race you, blimey. See, so you can go quickly. I thought I had to say beer or wine to get you to go that fast, but...
For women.
Just walk past me and pretend I'm not here.
Anybody seen that? It's gone.
God, you should be an actor. You and Clooney. You're just pretending you're looking for jewellery for Leslie, or... Yeah. What, genuinely, or just...
Is there anything under €5?
Is this just for the camera?
No.
No. As soon as you saw it, to be fair, you went straight over. She's not here.
She's all awkward to buy for because she likes earrings, but her ears are not pierced, so she can only wear clip-on ones.
Right.
And hardly anywhere sells clip-on ones.
How about a toy shop? You sure you can be persuaded? Yeah. Hang on. How many ice creams have we had since we've been here?
What?
How many drinks have you had? In a bid to get my inheritance a little bit sooner, I brought the old boy to the most steps you've ever seen. He's pretending to be cool by not coming down the steps whilst I've got the camera rolling. But he's going to have to give in at one point. And how long have you got viewing? I've got a while. I was just saying, bringing you here feels like a way of getting my inheritance a little bit quicker, doesn't it? But so far, you've managed to navigate all of these steps. All right, but they're getting steeper.
You really got to give me a push.
Good. Amazing. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
It's only 2,000 calories. Perfect. Yeah, it's like we were talking the other day. Certain things take you back, don't they? You know, just imagine the howls of disbelief when people see me having a Coke.
Didn't we go to Gibraltar as kids? I remember going there once. But the monkey's still there nicking things.
Yeah, the monkey's still there. Yeah, it's still nicking crisps and drinks.
I don't know what age. You don't know what age I was when I went there, do you? I don't remember. It feels like it was definitely a long time ago. But
I think you were about 5.
Right. Yeah. That's why I haven't got a perfectly clear memory of it.
Yeah. No, I think you were sat on Mum's lap on the bus because there wasn't enough seats for everything. You sat on her lap. But you were still a good boy. You had a orange and black striped dress on.
Orange and black striped dress. Right. She did, not me. I'll have a piccolo with salted caramel, please. Cone. Thank you. Very good.
But I think I'm going to go for the dark chocolate without the orange.
Yeah. What do you think this sign means? Is it like, I get it, like no guns and no bombs, but no people? No people walking backwards?
I think that means you're on CCTV.
Right.
Don't even try.
Yeah. Strange.
So last night was our village meal where we all got taken in a little bus about 10-15 minutes away. Then we had a walk around the village and they sort of explained some of the buildings. The fact that this island didn't have a natural water supply until the 80s. So each house used to have to build like a reservoir under the house before they built it, and then they would store all the rainwater and stuff. So yeah, I had a fascinating little tour, saw some goats where they were sort of making milk and cheese, and cool to get inland a little bit away from the coast and learn a little bit about the island sort of history. Trouble is with all this eating, so we get a 3-course lunch every day, and then we also get a couple of evening meals. So tonight is the captain's dinner. Last night was the village dinner. Oh my God, you end up so full. So I try and get up early and be the first person on deck, do a bit of exercise every morning. I'm away quite a bit over the next couple of months, and trying not to get too fat or unhealthy is definitely a challenge, particularly with my medical history. I need to stay on top of that. So I'm trying to do it, which means today, actually, we are off to another island, Mijne, I think it's called. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. And there's a national park on this island. So we've actually hired some bikes. Dad's got an electric bike. I've got a push bike. And I think there's like a 10-12k route you can take around one of the lakes, maybe stop for a swim if the weather's nice, a little bit cloudy at the moment. Yeah, I should mention as well that Dad's doing well in his evening entertainment. He's been nominated, so we're hanging out predominantly with 6 Americans. They're very, very entertaining, not wanting to get into politics, but they are not of the MAGA brigade, shall we say. They've nominated my dad to be president. Apparently he doesn't have any choice. They've nominated him, so he's got to go for it. So very funny. Every evening, the lads, the boys, the old boys, they have the Knights of the Round Table little meeting at the bar. They drink some brandy, they drink some wine, they drink some beer, and they put the political world to rights. So he's having a whale of a time every night. I'm an early to bed, early to rise kind of guy, so I kind of hit the sack. I've told them that I'm too young to join the wisdom of their table anyway. But that's the nice thing being on a ship like this, is that, yeah, it's quite a social environment, so everybody can find a little bit of their own space and do their own thing. Like me exercising this morning, him at the bar last night. It's working out well. We're definitely making a memorable adventure, and it is definitely more adventure, less admin. Loving it. He's just testing the bike. It's a little bit big, which is a shame. What do you think?
Yeah, that's okay.
Remember, you have to ride on the right. Can't lie, it was a bit nerve-wracking, but he's doing good. It's like having kids again. I'm sure he's absolutely fine, and he's perfectly old enough to decide that he's very capable of cycling, obviously, with him being an adult. But it did make me a little bit nervous, but now we're cycling along next to a lake, which is very pretty, very blue. And Speedy man, when he puts his foot down, he's got electric. He's off. There he is, bringing up the rear. Speedy crib 2. It's actually quite emotional riding along behind my father, because it reminds me of when I was teaching my kids to ride. But I can't help but feel there's not going to be too many more times that I'm going to be riding along behind him along the edge of a lake. It's literally was welling up as I was riding, thinking what a privilege this opportunity is to go and hang out together. But inevitably, you know, there's probably not going to be another 20 years of these. So making the most of it, appreciating the moment, realizing that health challenges send you on a journey, making time for stuff like this and how important it is. So yeah, life, eh? Funny old thing. But this is it's a special moment. Oh look, he's caught up with the women. What a surprise. Now on this side, heading sort of back, apparently there should be a couple of bars or cafes or something, so that's where we're heading. When you first couldn't touch the ground and took off, I was a little bit nervous, but once you sped off at great speed, alright, he's alright.
I couldn't stop it.
I've never been so relieved to get back to the ship.
Oh, I've often been relieved to get back to the ship.
Well done, good job. Made it. Hey, thanks a lot. Well, that was terrifying, particularly on the last descent, but we made it. Any feedback for anyone thinking of cycling around Croatia?
Oh, highly recommended, yes.
So it's the last day on the ship. Saturday, heading home tomorrow morning, get picked up at 7:30 and taken back to the airport. And it's been an awesome week. It's a shame it's over. We're just sort of getting into the routine. Every day has a pretty similar vibe, basically. But some of the best moments are literally just stood on the deck of the ship, looking out to sea, watching the landscape pass by. And it's beautiful, and it just means that you have this enforced rest and slow down. It's like a meditation, basically. And it's been really cool to hang out with my dad for a week. It's been quite emotional and funny to hear like the other people on board sort of say how cool it is and how cute it is that we're sort of sparing the time to hang out with each other. And we've had a good laugh, and we've had, you know, lots of conversations, sat at restaurants and sat at bars that you wouldn't have without that elongated period of time together. just to hang out. I'm going to go into Dubrovnik and do the walk and do the history and do a bit of learning. He's going to hang out on the ship and just chill, recovering probably from the captain's dinner last night where a few wines were consumed. And then maybe we'll go out to Dubrovnik for dinner, last supper, and then back home tomorrow. But it's been a lot of fun, and I thoroughly recommend it for two reasons. One, just Sail Croatia, the islands, traveling by boat, amazing. But also, that cancer journey gave me that kick up the bum to prioritize time with loved ones. To get to spend a week with my dad feels like a real privilege in the great cycle of life. And then the next big trip is Norway with my son in a couple of weeks' time. So to spend a week with my father and then a couple of weeks with my 18-year-old son in Norway. What a privilege and what a benefit sometimes the cancer journey can make you go on. Not just cancer, but just that recognition that time is finite. We're not here for long. More adventure, less admin. So I've made it to Dubrovnik, and it's the first time really that we're staying quite a long way out of town. We're about an hour's walk into the city centre, so Dad's staying on the boat. I'm heading in, going to have a little look around, and then we're joining the cruise has a free walking tour with Dubrovnik, so I'm going to find the rest of the gang and join them for that. I think most people are getting a taxi into town, but having eaten too much food and being locked up on a boat, I thought it was a good chance for a stroll, so I'm walking in. I'm only on the outskirts of this place, and these walls are huge, and I have to confess I've done no reading and I know nothing about Dubrovnik. This place seems a little bit like Korčula, the island we went to with all the tiny little lanes, apart from the fact that all the lanes are up and down these crazy steps. There's literally doesn't seem to be any flat bits. Thank God Dad didn't come to this bit. It would not have gone well. Even my calves are pumped. Pretty though. Cool place, Dubrovnik, but really busy. Too busy. So Dad's on the boat. I'm going to go back and get a beer with him on the deck, I think. Maybe get a takeout. It's going to be a bit easier than getting him back into town and walking a load of steps. So we've had a good time. Last night maybe on the boat, just chilling, probably have a place to ourselves. Most people are in town. So I'm going to walk up this hill, maybe try and get an Uber and head back to the ship. So that's it, our adventure is done. It's the last day. We're just packing up the room, brekkie, taxi, hotel. Cool adventure. Loved it. See you at home.